Hello everybody, this is Karen with Ali Yoga Wellness, and today I have with me a co-worker, Monica, and we work in a factory that, we'll keep it nameless of course, but we work really hard. We go into work how many hours a day?
10 to 12.
10 to 12 hours a day.
Depending.
And yeah, 10 hours for sure, and maybe 12. They'll call us at, anyway,
Overtime.
we signed up for it. And our jobs are designed that we're basically on our feet for those 10 or 12 hours. And but through I've been there 25 years, and you, how long, Monica?
22.
We've learned the job and where we can sit down or take the weight of our body off of our feet so that we can not tear our bodies up. It is a misunderstanding with a lot of people in the factories. I hear it over and over, rather, that we're working out. It is not a workout. We are building these products, and people come out through their career, have to have all kind of surgeries, and
So wear and tear on your body.
Wear and tear on your body, because it's repetitious motions. Whatever you're doing on this product, the next product is the same one coming. You're doing the same thing. That's your job. That's your job. And it wears down the joints. Yeah. And what you said earlier, Monica, when we were talking, is that we were talking about the different ailments that people come up with because of their job. And the number one ailment, the first thing that you thought of was what?
The shoulder.
The shoulder. Oh my gosh. The shoulder is a very important joint that can do so much, but also is the least stable joint, and it can you can become injured quite easily. And that's my story. I became injured and realized that the job will give us the medical treatment to get us back at the job, but it's up to us to really take care of how we live and take care of our health during the job, but after the day's end.
Correct.
So what other parts of the body do you know our co-workers go through?
The feet.
The
feet.
From that standing on the floor.
Finding the right type of shoe to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly on your feet. Everybody has feet problems.
Right. And then that transfers up into your lower back, because we're walking. We're not just standing, we're walking. We might be carrying something. And then to get to your lower back, hip bone connected to your backbone, and we have to go through all those muscles. Mm-hmm. And neck. If it's a surgery out there that can be done because of the work that we're doing, it has probably been done. So we just want to stay healthy. We want to go to our back home healthy and safe, and we want to actually increase our health, because actually we make our money with it. Yeah. We feed our children with it. But anyway, what we're going to do is go through some yoga poses that help some of the areas that we've mentioned. Yeah, mention, that's the word. So you up for it, Monica?
I am.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. And I just want to remind everybody, now we did it already, but remember to blow your nose, because your nasal passages is a filter for you, just like you have a filter on your furnace. It's a filter to keep those allergens out, to keep COVID out of the whole body. And blowing your nose, once it's been trapped, then it's in here. And you have to clean up after yourself. Wash your hands. Use your sanitizing lotion, and we've done it already. So now we're going to just shut the rest of the world out. If the doorbell rings, we're just going to be here for the next 15 or 20 minutes, starting out with our hand on our heart. then the other on our belly. Our belly represents courage. So we might feel butterflies but when we're nervous, but it's to let us know that we want to be of good courage. And then on our heart is where just all of our emotions lie. But together we're going to connect the mind and the body, and the soul will get a wonderful ride as together we breathe in. You're welcome to close your eyes. And then exhale, breathing through your nose. Feel the tension around your shoulders start to release. And then together breathe in. Just feel your body just lift. And then exhale to lower down. And then last time, on your pace, breathe in. Good. Go ahead and bring your hands down or leave them there if you like. And just feel how the atmosphere, how the universe just acts with the palm of your hand, and you'll feel the blood flow moving through it. Just go ahead and breathe at your own pace, but focusing on the palms of your hands. Okay, I hope you felt that. It's real subtle, but it is what, if you focus your mind on what you're doing, you can feel it. Did you feel it?
I did. I felt it.
Okay.
Relaxing.
So we know this is chair yoga. We're going to stay here for a few more minutes, a few more moves before we go back to our chair. And let's put our hands in this triangle type position, fingertips pressing into each other and the thumbs, because carpal tunnel is another medical event that happens around work.
Yeah.
And this relieves that carpal tunnel area in the wrist. Now we'll turn our fingers down and we're still pressing toward the fingertips, but you should feel it in your wrist a little bit differently. And maybe in the front of your shoulders, I feel it. You notice the different places you feel it? Good. And go ahead and turn your fingers back up, but now interlace them and squeeze them down real tight, and pull your elbows together, and you should feel across the back of your shoulders, and just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So we know there's healing in the blood, right? Well, we want that healing to come a little faster, so we are bringing the blood circulation so that it's a little faster. And go ahead and release it, and hopefully again you feel the sensations that's going around. And then we're going with a shoulder lift and drop, and hit them with the shoulders. Hit them with the shoulders. She didn't know we was gonna do all that. She didn't know we was gonna get down. So we are about to go back to our chair, and I'm using a stool because there are different ways that you can do chair yoga, and one of them is with a stool. So I'm gonna use that today to show you how to do that. So we're just gonna move our little seat out of the way and take our position near the edge of our chair. You know, I would like you with an armless chair. Well, now I have a stool, so it's backless also. So let's see how that's a little different. We're sitting near the edge of our chair as always, and it's more thigh on the chair, and you feel the bottom bones of your skeleton. Okay? Feet are even. So, and tuck your tailbone and pull your abs in, and feel your spine lift up tall. And then as you exhale, feel it deflate or contract. Okay? So now let's take our hands directly in front of us, and we'll connect our breathing with our arm movements. As we inhale, we open our arms up, and that motion should last as long as your breath. And if not, pull your shoulder blades together to help motion continue. And then exhale and bring your hands back to shoulder distance apart in front. and then inhale again. And exhale. We're taking our arms over our head now as we inhale. And turn your palms out and let your arms just float down. So we're floating like a butterfly here at Ali Yoga. Float them back up, inhaling. And exhale. Okay, you good?
I'm good.
Okay, so we're going to that signature move, Ali Shuffle, all right? So that's, again, bringing our blood flow up by patting our feet. We want to make it stronger in a good way, okay? And then as you go ahead and bring that to a stopping point, you feel that blood flow? Mm-hmm. All right, yes, yes, yes. So we're going to work on the legs today. And the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to move closer to the edge of my chair again. I scoot back for a little bit, but we're taking our right leg straight up. You're moving your heels forward, the one heel, and you're moving the toes back toward the knee. Strengthen the thigh so that it's doing its job. Pull your belly in and sit up tall. Good. It'll get a little heavy, but bend your knee and bring it down, okay? Okay, so now you might notice that you ended up bracing yourself. So brace, we're going to do the same leg, so brace the other side. Push down in that foot, and you feel these thigh muscles also activate. And then as you move your leg forward, simply by straightening your knee, the more you lift, the more that thigh is going to work for you. Good. Bend the knee, bring it down. Let's go ahead to the other side. So press down strongly in this leg so that you're able to lift this one, and go ahead and do that. Remember, the toes are moving back towards you. Bend your knee and bring it down. Feel that, huh?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to one more time on this leg. And remember to brace yourself over here, and in your bottom, lift up through your carriage, your torso, and then you have more muscles that are doing the work. Even though that thigh is really thanking you, right? Yes. Bend the knee and bring it down. And you can go ahead and bring that relief through it again. Yes. Okay, so now we're going to go all the way down to our toes in a different way. Just bring your feet closer to you, closer to your chair, and you're lifting your heels so that you're you really are pressing into your toes, but really find your big toe. And your knees are closer together but not touching. Let's add more weight to our toes. If you like, you can stay exactly like you are, or you can push down into the chair with your hands. Pull your core muscles in and lift and press down into your toes. Pull your shoulder blades back toward each other. And exhale as you come back to sitting. Okay? Feeling good. Feeling good.
It's getting a workout.
Yes, yes. So now we're going to turn to the side. You can stay where you are, but we want to show you what it looks like in profile. We're moving to the side of our chair. And we might end up with two different. This is reverse plank if you were on the floor, and there are variations and modifications we can make. So let's see about what we end up with here, okay? Straighten your legs out. Pull your shoulder blades back. Now your shoulders may have a different range, a different idea. Maybe you need to put your fingers back to point to your bottom and pull your shoulder blades back. You're welcome to stay exactly like this. We're going to put weight in our shoulders.
Or you can turn your palms, fingers the other way. If you know what reverse plank is, see, mine just kind of sprang out. It's not, that's not the way I would do it. This is just a way you might be able to, a variation. But pull your shoulder blades back. So you choose your hand position, go to the one that's most comfortable for you, even if you need to come out of the pose as I show you where the weight lift is, and change your hands, but try to go up into the pose. The least amount of weight you can do is to stay where you are and pull your shoulder blades together. The next level would be with your legs bent, your knees bent, push into your hands, and just try to move your body forward just a little bit. You're testing the waters, okay? Go ahead and sit back down, and you can release the tension out of your shoulders, maybe change your hand position, but now turn your toes forward, and you're going to be on your heels, and this is the most weight that you'll lift, so you choose, don't struggle in it. Go with ease. As you inhale and lift your body, reverse plank, and you're looking up and back. And you can see how that's more weight on your shoulders than before. Okay, and exhale and come back down to sitting. Your transition, you want to make it as nice and easy as you can. Go ahead and roll your shoulders. We're getting that blood flow going back through them. I said we were going to work on the legs, right? We're on our way. Okay, I just thought we'd spend a little bit of time here. So, and you'll see why. So, go ahead, and one position I forgot to tell you, instead of lifting all the way up off the chair, you can keep your legs on the chair. So just find a midpoint that's good for you to have a workout. You don't want it to be a walk through the park. And go ahead and sit down, okay? So now we're gonna stand up, just right here where you are. And you turn around and face your chair, your seat, your stool. And Monica, she's gonna demonstrate how we will be holding on to the chair, and I'm gonna be more free-handed, balancing my weight. And I'll be checking Monica out to make sure I give the help that I need. So we're taking one leg forward. Good deal. I'm gonna hold on with the other hand, Monica, for this one, as we're leaning forward. Look forward. And then look to the floor. We're gonna stay right here. You can lower that hand down. Yeah, look forward to the wall, if it was there. Yeah. And you're leaning down as you can. We're gonna stay right here. And then come up. Okay? So this is low back area that we're actually working. We do feel it in our back thigh as well, but the muscles in our low back and side back, they are the ones that are lengthening right here. So I have to keep my focal point forward to hold my balance. If you're using the chair back, you're not making it hold your weight, it's helping you to hold your balance. You can put both hands down to the chair seat if you like, if you want to lower yourself down more. You feel it more in your legs, you feel it more in your back. You could, you feel it in your legs? Okay, good, 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 good. All right, now as you bring your torso up, hands on your hips or not, but just bring that foot back. And then let's do it on the other side. Okay? So let's go ahead and inhale up tall, push down into the standing heel, and fold forward as you exhale. Pull your belly in, that'll help you get down further. And if you want to touch the chair, use the edge of the chair to stabilize your forward fold so it can go deeper. Do that. So we don't want our knee bending backwards, so soften it so that your hamstrings, the muscles between your hip and your back of your knee, we want those to lengthen. Okay, and now we're up. Let's see. You can bring knee up to your hip. You want to do the one we worked on? How you feeling now? Because we did some more work.
My legs are loosened up now.
Okay. Okay. So let's straighten our leg out there on the chair and externally rotate our hip and pull those toes that way. And then we're going to internally rotate the toes. So go ahead and hold on to the back of the chair. We won't turn all 10 toes in the same direction. Good. Come up on the side of the foot that's in the chair. Good. And we're going to turn back around instead of...
We're not going that way.
Yeah, right. So go ahead. Start with the toe. Yep, you're doing it just right. And then allow that, then help the other foot turn around. Good. And we're going to do the same. Step down and do the same thing with that foot. Are you good?
Yep.
Okay. So turn to the back of the chair. Yep. So external rotation. Feel it in the hip, the outside of the hip. And then internally rotate and turn all toes that way. Okay. So stay this way, but turn the toes back up. Good. And bring that foot off. Let's stay right here. And you straighten that leg. And you can do so many things from right here. Yes, and lean over. So this is a standard way of standing. And go ahead and come out of this, and we're going to make our way back to our seat and bring this segment to a close with our well, let's go ahead and back bend another time. Bring your shoulder blades toward each other and push your bottom behind you and your chest and your belly toward the front. Head up. Then we're coming forward, feet flat on the floor, hands around the kneecap. Pull your belly in, chin to the chest. Fold forward, even walk your hands down your shins a bit. Breathe. And then inhale as you come up to sitting. And we're going to follow with our senses and our mind that all important part of this whole foundation that we call the body and the Lord's temple, and that is the breath. We are breathing all the time. It's so important that the doctors look for it when you come in the world. They look for its absence when they can write down a time as when you're not physically here anymore. But we're breathing in. Feel it through your nostrils. Feel it in your forehead. And it's actually going to the crown of your head and out into the atmosphere. And then as you exhale, you're pulling it back in the crown of your head through your third eye and out your nostrils. So start from the toes. As you breathe in, feel your toes. That sensation travels up your body, then to your nose, your forehead, and the crown of your head. And it's out up into God's ears. And then exhale. God is sending you his answer through the same path, the crown of your head, the center of your forehead, and throughout your body. Go ahead and inhale one more time. Deep breath like the doctor asked you for. Place your hand on your heart, on your belly, and exhale. You can always do this. You don't have to have your hands up here, but you're always breathing. So always understand that every breath you take is a prayer of appreciation
and thanks to the Lord for your life. Excellent. Just go back to your normal breathing pattern, and you're welcome to look at this and any of my videos at any time here on SSCtv, SSC Live TV, and just learn how to connect your mind, body, and soul, understanding that you are the Lord's temple. And this is Karen with Monica from Ali Yoga Wellness, and together we'll bring our hands in prayer to say namaste and amen.